So let's talk about Princess Haya's jaw-dropping divorce settlement, a whopping $728 million. This settlement put an end to a lengthy legal battle between the 72-year-old ruler of Dubai and his 47-year-old ex-wife. But what exactly does this mind-boggling settlement include? Well, according to reports, Princess Haya will enjoy 9 weeks of foreign vacations each year, including stays in the UK and Jordan. And get this, she'll have security covered until 2068. Plus, there's a cool $1.5 million budget for her expenses. But that's not all. A chunk of change, $2.2 million to be exact, has been set aside for home improvements, including a kitchen extension and a pizza oven at her London residence, where she lives with her 2 kids. Speaking of homes, Princess Haya splits her time between a $135 million mansion in London and a lavish country estate in Surrey. Now, let's rewind a bit and explore Princess Haya's opulent life in Dubai before she made headlines with her divorce. Before her marriage to Dubai's ruler, Princess Haya was already living the high life. She had access to yachts, private jets, and all the luxuries money could buy. Born into royalty as the daughter of Jordan's King Hussein, she was no stranger to a life of luxury. But despite her immense wealth, Princess Haya's life wasn't always smooth sailing. In 2019, she fled to the UK amid rumors of marital troubles, eventually leading to her record-breaking divorce settlement. Let's delve into the lavish lifestyle of Princess Haya and her children. Her lawyer revealed in court during the settlement proceedings that they had access to incredible wealth, including a stunning $400 million yacht, luxurious mansions, and a fleet of private planes. Not to mention, they had a hefty monthly stipend of $12 million US dollars, along with an additional $9 million allowance. But wait, there's more. The princess and her estranged husband shared a passion for horse racing, owning a staggering 400 racehorses. Their love for the sport even extended to Queen Elizabeth, who was a close friend. Princess Haya sought compensation of over $19 million for these prized horses after the split. Their vacations were nothing short of extravagant, with the royals splurging $850,000 on a summer getaway in Italy and racking up a $331,000 hotel bill during a vacation in Greece. Despite their opulent lifestyle, Princess Haya also received funds for 2 weeks of vacation in the UK annually, along with 9 weeks of travel abroad each year. Now, let's talk about the children, Sheikha Al-Jalila and Sheikh Zayed. These royal youngsters enjoyed annual allowances of around 15 million Atish before the divorce. To put that into perspective, it's more than what Bill Gates's children are set to inherit. They grew up in luxury, traveling in customized planes and helicopters, and even enjoying stays on a super yacht. And when it comes to fashion and accessories, Princess Haya's collection was nothing short of extravagant. She claimed to have a jewelry collection worth a staggering $27 million in Dubai alone, not to mention her designer clothing, valued at a jaw-dropping $85 million. In court, Princess Haya lamented that only minor items were returned to her after she fled to Britain, highlighting the sheer opulence of her former life. With such immense wealth at their disposal, the lifestyle of Princess Haya and her children was truly beyond imagination. Number 7. A nanny and a nurse. Princess Haya and her children lived a life of luxury, and with that came a hefty support staff. Before the divorce, they had around 80 people, helping them manage their opulent homes and care for the children. In the settlement, Princess Haya was granted approximately $400,000 for a nanny and a nurse for her children, along with an additional $135,000 for a tutor. Number 8. Pets and trampolines. Maintaining their lavish properties wasn't the only expensive task. Princess Haya spared no expense when it came to her pets. In addition to caring for their horses, she also spent a considerable amount on other pets. The princess even received nearly $50,000 for sunken trampolines, similar to those at her family's beach palace in Dubai. Number 9. A craze for strawberries. The princess had a penchant for extravagance, including spending around $3 million on strawberries for her family and staff during the early days of her marriage. This lavish spending was just a glimpse into the extraordinary lifestyle they led. The divorce settlement between Princess Haya and Dubai's ruler involved a staggering sum, making it one of the largest divorce cases in British legal history. Princess Haya, the daughter of Jordan's former King Hussein, was awarded a lump sum settlement of $250 $151.5 million. This settlement included funds to cover the expenses of running their multi-million-pound properties, security, holidays, salaries for staff, and the care of their pets and ponies. Princess Haya fled from Dubai to Britain in 2019, citing fears for her life after learning about the alleged abduction of two of Sheikh Mohammed's other daughters. Despite the denials from Sheikh Mohammed, a court ruling suggested the abductions were likely true. Princess Haya's safety concerns were further heightened when it was revealed she was having an affair with her British ex-army bodyguard. She continued to receive threats even after relocating to the UK, adding another layer of complexity to their already tumultuous situation. Princess Haya has been living in constant fear for the safety of her children ever since she fled Dubai to the UK. She spent a considerable sum on security measures to prevent any attempts of kidnapping and forced return to Dubai. Recently, the High Court ruled that Sheikh Mohammed had illegally hacked Princess Haya's phones, along with those of her bodyguards and legal team, using intrusive spyware called Pegasus. Despite Sheikh Mohammed denying any possession of hacked material or involvement in surveillance, the court found otherwise. Mr. Justice Moore, in the divorce judgment, highlighted the vulnerability of Princess Haya and her children, stating they needed stringent security measures due to the potential threat from their father, who holds significant power. The judge emphasized the persistent and severe risk faced by Princess Haya and her children, both from Sheikh Mohammed and external threats. Consequently, funds were allocated to cover the expenses of armored vehicles used for their transportation, ensuring their safety. The ongoing threat to Princess Haya and her children's safety has been deemed severe by security assessments. This underscores the importance of maintaining vigilant security measures to safeguard their well-being. Thank you for watching our video. If you found it informative, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel for more updates on current events. Stay tuned for our next video.
This is the reason Sheikh Mohammed's wives dislike him. Welcome to our deep dive into the intricate and often controversial marital life of Dubai's ruler, Sheikh Mohammed al-Maktum. With a staggering fortune of $18 billion, he stands among the world's wealthiest monarchs. Yet, it's his complex personal life, particularly his numerous marriages, that often steals the spotlight. Today, we explore these relationships in detail. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you enjoy our content. Let's begin our exploration. The Sheikh's early life and first encounters. Born in 1949, Sheikh Mohammed witnessed the miraculous transformation of Dubai from a modest fishing community into a luxurious global metropolis. Over the last 15 years, his leadership has been pivotal in reshaping Dubai into a beacon of tourism, technology, and extravagance. A trail of romances and turbulence. Sheikh Mohammed al-Maktum's romantic life is marked by a series of complex relationships, each weaving its own narrative of passion, power, and often discord. This chapter delves deeper into these relationships, highlighting the intricacies and challenges faced by the Sheikh and his spouses. The early years, Randa al-Banna, and the shift in dynamics. Our story begins in the 1970s, when a young Sheikh Mohammed, on a visit to Lebanon, encountered Randa al-Banna, a 16-year-old girl from Beirut. Their whirlwind romance led them to London, where they married amidst the city's vibrant culture. Initially, their life together reflected more of a European influence, with the Sheikh not imposing the stringent Bedouin customs on Randa. This period saw a softer side of Muhammad, one that even inspired him to pen poems to his young bride. However, the narrative took a sharp turn upon their return to Dubai. The birth of their daughter Manal marked the beginning of a drastic change in their relationship. Sheikh Mohammed's demeanor transformed, becoming increasingly authoritative and domineering, a stark contrast to the man Randa had known in London. This change marked the onset of frequent and intense conflicts, signaling a deepening rift in their marriage. The heartbreaking separation, the growing estrangement, culminated in a painful divorce when Manal was just 5 months old. In a move that would become a recurring theme in the Sheikh's marital life, he retained custody of their daughter, effectively severing Randa's ties with Manal. The aftermath of this separation was harrowing for Randa. For 2 decades, she repeatedly journeyed to Dubai, pleading to see her daughter from a distance, only to face relentless denial. The Sheikh's decision to bar Randa from entering Dubai not only enforced physical separation, but also symbolized the irrevocable emotional divide that had grown between them. The ripple effect. This early episode in Sheikh Mohammed's marital saga set a precedent for his subsequent relationships. His approach to marriage and the eventual fallout from these unions seemed to follow a pattern, a union marked by initial harmony, gradually overshadowed by discord discord, leading to an inevitable separation where the sheikh would maintain custody of the children. This pattern not only impacted the lives of his wives, but also had profound implications for his children, who often found themselves caught in the crossfire of these tumultuous relationships. A reflection on the sheikh's approach to marriage. As we delve deeper into Sheikh Mohammed's marital history, it becomes evident that his approach to marriage was intertwined with his broader belief system, one where challenges were met head-on and control was a central tenet. This approach, while instrumental in his professional life, seemingly translated into a desire for dominance in his personal relationships, often leading to strained marital dynamics. Chapter 3. The German Connection and Marwan's Tale. The Sheikh's romantic escapades continued with a series of wives, each union birthing children and ending in similar patterns. A notable relationship was with an unnamed German woman, mother to his eldest son, Marwan. Despite Marwan's status, he was not named heir, possibly due to his European appearance. This chapter delves into the complexities of Marwan's upbringing and his relationship with his father. Chapter 4. Hind al-Maktum. A lasting bond. In this chapter, we explore the enduring relationship between Sheikh Mohammed al-Maktum and his senior wife, Hind al-Maktum, a union that stands in stark contrast to the Sheikh's other more tumultuous marital experiences. Background and marriage. Hind al-Maktum, a cousin of Sheikh Mohammed, comes from the same cultural and traditional background, sharing a deep understanding of the societal and familial norms prevalent in Dubai. Their marriage, rooted in shared heritage and values, has been characterized by stability and mutual respect, enduring the tests of time and the complexities of Sheikh Mohammed's public life, a pillar of support and partnership. Hind has been more than a wife to Sheikh Mohammed. She has been a partner, supporting him in his vision for Dubai and playing a crucial role in the upbringing of their children. The couple's relationship is not just a personal bond, but also a partnership that has contributed to the shaping of Dubai's destiny. Hind's influence extends beyond the confines of their home, impacting the broader narrative of Dubai's development, mother to the heirs of Dubai. Together, Sheikh Mohammed and Hind have welcomed 12 children, many of whom occupy significant positions in the governance of Dubai. This includes their son Hamdan bin Mohammed al-Maktum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, a testament to the enduring legacy of their union. The chapter delves into the lives of these children, their roles in the Emirates administration, and how they reflect the values instilled by their parents. The tragic loss of Rashid. The chapter also touches upon the tragic loss of their eldest son, Rashid, who passed away unexpectedly in 2015. This event marked a significant moment in the family's life, bringing to light the personal challenges faced by the couple amidst their public responsibilities. A contrast to other marriages. The stability and longevity of Sheikh Mohammed and Hind's marriage provide a sharp contrast to the Sheikh's other relationships, which have often been marred by conflict and public disputes. This chapter explores how the dynamics of their marriage differ from those of his other unions, offering insights into the different facets of Sheikh Mohammed's personal life. Chapter 5. The Fate of Other Wives. Huriya, Delilah, and Zoe. The narrative then shifts to other significant wives, like Huriya from Algeria and Delilah from Lebanon. Both marriages ended in divorce, with the sheikh retaining custody of the children, a recurring theme in his relationships. Zoe Grigorakos, a Greek woman, had a temporary misyar marriage, resulting in daughter Christina, who later embraced Islam and became Sheikha Mahra after moving to Dubai. This chapter discusses the cultural and personal implications of these relationships. Chapter 6. The Unacknowledged and the Unseen. Among the Sheikh's complex relationships, the story of his unrecognized son Suhail stands out. Born to Lebanese Christian Paulina Abi Raicht, Suhail's upbringing away from the royal intrigues offers a contrasting narrative to his siblings. This chapter examines Paulina's struggles and Suhail's life outside the royal circle. Chapter 7. Princess Haya's Escape and Legal Battle. Perhaps the most widely publicized of the Sheikh's marriages was with Princess Haya, who, foreseeing potential challenges, preemptively fled to London with her children. Her successful legal battle against the Sheikh, resulting in a substantial settlement and custody of her children, marks a significant chapter in this saga. Chapter 8. The Story of Latifa and the Sheikh's Denied Relationships. This chapter delves into the gripping story of Latifa, born to Huriya, who twice attempted to escape her father's clutches, resulting in international headlines. We also explore the Sheikh's denial of relationships and the hidden stories of other potential wives and children. Conclusion. Unraveling unraveling the mysteries. In conclusion, while official records cite 6 wives for Sheikh Mohammed, our investigation suggests there are more, hidden in the shadows of Dubai's glittering skyline. We invite our viewers to share any additional insights or overlooked stories in the comments. Your contributions help paint a fuller picture of this complex ruler. Thank you for joining us in this comprehensive exploration of Sheikh Mohammed al-Maktum's marital history. Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content and give us a thumbs up if you found this video insightful. Until next time. As a child, Mohammed bin Rashid al-Maktum, who would later become the ruler of Dubai, often woke up at night in pain from scorpion stings. He was the only one in his desert camp who experienced this so frequently. He eventually discovered that a tribal elder had been deliberately placing scorpions in his bed. This was a lesson to always check for insects before sleeping, and it also made him immune to scorpion venom. Sheikh Mohammed says this experience taught him that pain isn't always bad, but can sometimes teach and protect us. This story is part of the background of a man who transformed Dubai from a small port town into a dazzling modern city known for its incredible projects like an indoor ski resort and the world's tallest building. However, Dubai's impressive achievements haven't completely hidden its controversies. One such controversy involves Sheikh Mohammed himself. Recent secret videos released by his daughter, Sheikha Latifa bint Mohammed al-Maktum, have raised concerns about her well-being. She claimed to be held prisoner in a villa, and her messages stopped coming last year. Sheikh Mohammed, known for being a successful businessman, poet, horseman, and modern Arab leader, has an image that clashes with recent troubling events. Despite being one of the world's richest royals, worth around $4 billion, and leading Dubai, a key player in global business, he's known for being very private. Most information about Sheikh Mohammed comes from his own writings, including 3 autobiographies, his poetry, and a book he wrote in 2017 about happiness and positivity. But there's another, more concerning side to his story. This began to surface 20 years ago when a young woman named Shamsa bint Mohammed al-Maktum, reportedly his estranged daughter, made a distressing call to a British lawyer. Shortly after, she was allegedly kidnapped from Cambridge and hasn't been seen since. In 2018, another one of his daughters, Latifa, appeared in a video saying she was trying to escape. She warned that if anyone was watching the video, it meant she was either dead or in grave danger. Over the past 3 years, more disturbing videos and court rulings have shed light on this darker aspect of Sheikh Mohammed's life. Sheikh Mohammed of Dubai, now 74 years old, was born in a time when Dubai was still developing, without modern facilities like hospitals, schools, or an airport. In a BBC interview in 2014, he recalled growing up without electricity or water. His childhood was spent in the desert, learning survival skills, tracking animals, and understanding the environment. He learned the importance of strategy for survival from his father, especially in finding food in the desert. Dubai, at the time Sheikh Mohammed was growing up, hadn't discovered oil yet. However, the city was already becoming a hub for trade, especially in pearls and gold, by offering favorable conditions to merchants from Iran and India. Sheikh Mohammed's education in Cambridge in 1966 was a cultural eye-opener. He remembered being surprised by the different food practices, like refrigerating and reheating leftovers, which was different from the fresh food culture in Dubai. When the United Arab Emirates was formed, Sheikh Mohammed was tasked with establishing the country's first military and Ministry of Defense. But his interest lay in aviation, inspired by a visit to Heathrow Airport as a child. He envisioned Dubai as a global destination, which he worked towards, transforming Dubai into a major aviation and tourism hub. However, Sheikh Mohammed's public image of success is contrasted by personal controversies. His relationship with his mother is highlighted in his writings, where he describes her as his first love and a major influence. In contrast, his personal life, especially with his wives, has been less publicized, except for his youngest wife, Princess Haya. Their troubled marriage and her concerns about the safety of herself and her children became public through a UK court case, which found allegations of threats and harassment by Sheikh Mohammed to be likely true. Sheikh Mohammed is well integrated into high society through horse racing and has strong connections in the UK, including with the royal family. Despite the controversies, these relationships appear to have remained unaffected. In his 2019 memoir, Sheikh Mohammed reflects on his life and Dubai's history, but also hints at a tougher side. He compares the challenges of living with people who spread gossip and conspire to the scorpions of the desert, suggesting that dealing with such people can sometimes be harder.